Welcome to another episode of Forever Stranded with Arturio Emerys. So, I've taken a couple of days off of recording so that I can get some stuff done that I didn't think would make very interesting recording. You know, a lot of digging, a lot of, just kind of construction, stuff that just doesn't make for interesting video. And most of what I wanted to accomplish was I'm going to need room for all the things that I need to build, all the little systems and farms and things like that. So I wanted to have the space taken care of. And I tried to do that, and I eventually got to a point where I just couldn't dig anymore. I just couldn't do it. So I did not dig out the entire basement like I had planned before I thought I'd record again. But I did finish up top. So this is what I had planned for up top. I went and expanded the area quite a bit. And I redid all of the crops. And let me come down here real quick. I moved the tree farm and actually improved it, and we'll talk about that. But all of the crops are alphabetical. And I have soybeans over here on their own plot of land, and then over there I've got cotton on its own plot of land, because those are things that I'm going to use frequently enough that, I need more production than what I get from these. Now, for Pam's Harvest Craft, I am missing sunflower seeds. And that's because the marketplace does not allow you to buy sunflower seeds. And I think what I figured out... Oh, okay. The way you're supposed to get them is you take 2 sunflowers from normal Minecraft and combine them to make sunflower seeds. And you get those... I'm hoping you can get them from a I'm hoping you can get them from a plot of grass, but we'll see. I gotta see if I have any, my bone meal's down here. It's possible that you can only make sunflowers in the proper biome, and since this is a desert, you can't make sunflowers. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll just have to do without sunflowers. But like I said, I got plots for cotton here, rubber trees, because I'm going to need the resin. We'll see if it's automatable. I don't know if it's automatable. It may not be. And there. Modified this system quite a bit. I had to make the base bigger, and so all of this changed a little. I also made 3 more weather deflectors because the base is so big I wasn't sure one was big enough to cover everything, so they're not that expensive to make, so I just made more. So I moved this is my water production system over here. This is my dirt production system over here. You just add cactus to this chest and you get dirt over there. Add cactus to this chest, and there's actually 2 tanks of water here that will fill up with water. So there's basically 32 buckets of water here, and it can make more on demand. And it's even got some residual stuff in there. So as far as the tree farm went, I found out that I had a little problem with it that I have since corrected. I didn't take into account... Let me come back over here. I have a transfer node pulling items out of the top here, and I don't have any kind of item filter in there. So if the inventory they go to fill up, the last item that goes into the transfer node will block it and it won't gather anything else. And eventually the chopper will begin just kind of spewing items out of the top. And so that's what it was doing So what I did was I added void upgrades to these 3 items. So if these ever get completely to capacity, it'll start dumping them. Okay. And I need to do something about wood, because all of the wood just seems to get turned into charcoal. And this one's got a void barrel upgrade on it, and I think I'm going to take that out. And the reason is, if this ever fills up, it'll stop cooking when this fills up, and so it'll start accumulating wood. But as long as there's a void barrel upgrade in here, basically once this gets capacity, it'll start dumping charcoal, and I do not want that. So this works pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with the system, and I don't really think it produces any kind of supplemental power. Now, I don't know what I did with the capacitors when I moved it. I thought they stayed in there. But anyway, so I don't want a sand floor here forever. And I think I decided I want stone brick floor like this. So I set up this small system. This will produce cobblestone, gets drawn into here. And this is just because it seems, no, I didn't mean to do that. It seems like you can only pull cobble from the top. So I might not need a chest here. But the vanilla furnaces only accept items to be cooked from the top, as far as I can tell. You can only pull from the bottom, and you can feed fuel in from the sides. So I've got charcoal in here, and the products are here. I can also run those through a pulverizer to make gravel. So that works out pretty well. Over here, I've got this system here. Okay, I guess, yeah, you can pull from the side on these cobble generators. I just did it again. There we go. Okay. I got a fairly large amount of materials, and none of this is running because while I was doing all of this, I wasn't really keeping it full of fuel. So it eventually ran out of power. Okay, I got these charged in here. That doesn't have any water in it currently. But now that I have them both, will they both go into a bauble slot? They will both go into a bauble slot. Okay, and they start drawing power immediately. Let's cool down a little bit. Okay. And because this is deeper than it was before, I had to reconfigure all of this, but you can give you an idea. I've emptied this out a couple of times. It just produces ridiculous amounts of rotten flesh. So that will slowly make dirt, and it may occasionally make coarse dirt. It doesn't do it all the time, but if you feed it nothing but zombie flesh, every now and again it'll make coarse dirt. Portable temperature regulator, that's losing power even. Okay, how? Right click on a water source block or tank with water, fill it. Requires water and RF to run, automatically cleans water, can be used in any bauble slot. All right, I thought that's what I did. Oh, there we go, okay. All right, so now, if I put those in here, these will regulate my temperature and we'll keep it at that equilibrium temperature at 12, I think. I think that's what they're supposed to do. It doesn't seem to be working. Maybe the armor interferes with it. Or maybe 14 is the target temperature. I don't know. something to figure out. So anyway, that's where we are. I've made a lot of progress. As far as the quest book goes, oops. You know what? I'm just going to turn this one in. I never decided. I'm just going to do the loot chests. Slabs. Lily pads. Okay, maybe there's no other way to get lily pads. Bookshelf and glowstone. That's not awful. And cobblestone. Yeah, that much cobblestone at the very start of the game would have been helpful, but now it's doesn't really help in any way. So we'll just put this stuff away. And these ones I've done a few times. They're actually due again. So I created these areas out here and used the spawn eggs. The chickens and the pigs, rather than trying to move them, I just killed them because I had the ability to make new spawn eggs. And I still need rabbit meat. All right. And I got sheep. I don't particularly need sheep. Okay. Oh, no, don't. Did rabbit hide, but no meat. Oops. Okay. I've noticed that since I created these grass areas, rabbits have been spawning naturally, but I think they're hopping into the cactus wall and getting killed off that way. So I think in the next episode, I'm going to gear up to go do this, to go to this particular location in the city nearby and grab the smeltery pieces that I need to complete this quest. And then these ones can't look at to see what they are. But at some point, Technological Revolution will get unlocked and Collector will get unlocked and Moving Worlds. And I don't know what triggers them yet. But anyway, this is where I am. A lot of progress. I got a lot of stuff done. I hope everyone isn't too disappointed at not seeing me dig a great big hole for hours and hours and hours. But I think you'll get over it. So that being said, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like on it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them on YouTube and I will respond to them when I can. Thank you for watching. This is Arturio Emerys signing out.